All right, what's happening? What's going on, everybody? Welcome once again to another episode of Opinion Nation. That's right, the show where your opinion matters. If you got one you want to share tonight on a topic that we're talking about or something else, just call 747-888-3082, 747-888-3082, July 24th. For those that don't know, we do this every Wednesday, 7 p.m. Pacific time. This is episode 13, number 13. Opinionation this is not the only Opinionation, but it's the only Opinionation on rolloutstudios.com. So if you heard of it before, just want you to understand that this is the only one on this particular network, and I am your host, I'm your MC, I am your purveyor. My name is David Raibon, and in the booth is Nick. He's the engineer. You're going to hear him occasionally chart out some things, some topics and stuff people saying on the chat room line. So if you're on the chat room, there again, go to rolloutstudios.com and get subscribed to that network. Some great shows on that network. Speedy, y'all know Speedy, one of the funniest cats that I've been knowing forever. It's his spot, it's his place, it's his thing. So go to Rollout Studios and check it all out. Check out all the shows, find your favorite, but make sure you come back here. Gotta thank my sponsors. The show wouldn't be possible without my sponsors. Have to thank Social Workout Studios. If you're in the San Fernando Valley and you need to get some of that fat off you need to call Alice. Give her a call, 310-902-5387. She's located in Chatsworth. If you're in that area or close to that area, shoot on down, 141 Devonshire Street in Chatsworth. It's called the Social Workout Studio. Go check out her website, socialworkoutstudio.com. See some of the clips, some of the videos, some people working, doing their thing, getting it done. She's a certified personal trainer. She's a competitor, so she knows how to get you where you need to go. So give her a call. She got some special prices, $25 session fees for group sessions. So give her a buzz, 310-902-5387, the Social Workout Studio. And if your ass is in trouble, like you got into a fight at Disneyland and you need a lawyer, then you want to call Derek Sean Tucker. The law offices of Derek Sean Tucker, specializing in workers' comp, civil matters, contract negotiations. You knock Mickey Mouse out and your grandmother at Disneyland. He got it all covered. Derek office is located in Woodland Hills, 21550 Oxnard Street. That's 21550 Oxnard Street in Woodland Hills. If you need a lawyer, give Derek a call. Derek Sean Tucker, 818-274-3055. That's 818-274-3055. The law offices of Derek Sean Tucker. Now, what are we going to talk about today? What is going on in the news? Nick already told me that the callers and the people on the chat line already want to talk about Trump. Well, it's kind of hard. I can't do Trump every day. I start getting chest pains. So I only do them for so long, then I had to just like breathe and walk away because, I'm allergic to so much bullshit. It's just, bullshit just fucks me up every single time. But what we're going to talk about first before we get to that is this particular episode is what everybody else is talking about, and is this Antoine Fuqua and Nicole Murphy swapping spit in Italy when it's reported that Murphy has apologized, stating that she thought that Antoine's relationship was over with his wife, Leila Rashawn, who he'd been married to since 1999. Now, let's check this out. She ain't no bad broad. She ain't no bad looking broad. And she was married to Eddie Murphy. And Eddie Murphy ain't gonna be married to no ugly chick. Just if you married to Eddie Murphy, pretty much you cool. You get a pass on looking good. You ain't got to want anything else. She was married to Eddie Murphy. That's it. But was she sending a message here? Is this a case of Slim Bank take Plump Bank? How stupid! I can't believe I wrote that. Who's right? Who's wrong? Who's cheating? Whose business is it? Is it our business? Maybe they got a relationship, an understanding in their relationship. I mean, Leila Rashawn used to be fly. You remember back in the days in the movies, she was doing her thing. I think it was that Harlem Nights, or Rage in Harlem, one of them. It had something to do with Harlem, and she was fine.
Yeah, Sunshine, right?
Yeah. Call your mama, tell her I ain't coming on ever. Ain't gonna come back home again. Well, she's put on a few pounds. She done got a little chunky, a little round around the edges. You know, she got the little over thickness going, and old boy is in Italy. You know, getting down with Nicole. So we're gonna talk about that. I know callers. I know everybody got an opinion about it. I've been reading on social media. Everybody, like, you know, she's a tramp. She's this. She's that. She's a thought. A thought. Whatever we call her. Is a thought.
Yeah, tots are
smaller. That's a little baby.
No, that's like what they call them, little people.
They call it a tot.
They call them tater tots.
Oh no. I'm not playing with you, Dick. I got little people friends. That's all crazy. I got little people friends. They come by at night. Anyway, plus we got to talk about Donald Trump. But what we're talking about Donald Trump is what he's doing is the possibility of cutting food stamps. You know, I wasn't going to talk about the political side, but this is something that's going to affect a lot of people. You know, Trump administration is proposing a rule that would limit more than 3 million Americans' access to food stamp. You know, the plan would eliminate automatic enrollment. So if you enroll for assistance, financial assistance of some sort, it would automatically enroll you in the food stamps. You know, but now they're trying to do away with that, make it more difficult. You know, I think what he's trying to do is basically, you want to drive the middle class to poor. You want to starve the poor till they just go away. And then that way you get to punish the middle class for not kissing your ass. I think that's what he's doing. See, you know, he's trying to push everything down. You know, he's getting filthy rich. Donald Trump is just getting so rich, it's not even funny. I mean, this dude was trying to build a hotel, Trump Tower in Moscow. I mean, the rumor was out. I even made a statement last year that I thought he was trying to do that, but I didn't believe it. You know, when you say some shit, you don't even believe it yourself. You're like, I know I said that, but dude, you can't build a hotel. We enemies with them. Why don't you go build a hotel? Build one in Iraq. Go build one in Afghanistan. You a bad motherfucker. Build them everywhere. You doing it. So I'm going like, but you in bed with Putin. It all makes sense. You know, and I know McVeigh gonna call in like, man, look, man, you know, we can't worry about that shit. That's they shit. But McVeigh, food stamps, there's a lot of black people on that. It ain't just them. I mean, there's probably more white folk on it than black because there's more white folk. But we can't be quiet. We can't ignore it. We just can't say, well, fuck it, I'm not gonna pay attention. Because then you're gonna look up and your life's gonna change and you don't even know why. You know, the whole point is you gotta know what's going on. You know, if you don't know what's going on, then you're gonna be a victim. And then you can't help other people and prevent it from happening to other people. You're just gonna fall right in with all the rest of the sheep. And that is not good, folks. Also, what we're gonna talk about is the Disneyland brawl. Yeah. Oh boy. Say he don't give a damn about no video. Well, that video got your ass in a lot of trouble. It went viral, of course, but this boy's looking at about 7 felonies. Oh, we got a caller? Oh, cool. Caller, thanks for calling. What's your name and where you calling from?
Hey, Raibon, it's Tiff.
Tiff?
How you doing?
Hey, Tiff, how you doing? I'm good. I
I'm
can't
good.
complain.
Oh, God bless you, bro.
Likewise.
Listen, I just called because I have something to say about this whole Layla Rashawn situation and Ms. Murphy. I don't know if they have an open relationship or not, but whatever they have, if you're going to do things, you keep it in private because you know this kind of thing going to get out. If you're going to do that behind closed doors. But I don't think it was that. I think that he is not respecting his wife. I feel sorry for Layla because they have children. He's a father, and he should know better. And she should know better. That's a married man. You're a beautiful woman. Why would you subject yourself to look like somebody's little slut? That's a married man.
I agree with you 100%. You know, my whole thing was the lack of discretion. That was it. I mean, you could be in a room, the doors closed, nobody would never know. You know,
exactly.
But you all outside, and even though you're in Italy, they got cameras in it. Everybody got a camera phone.
Right, and they standing up there like they in love and they in some kind of relationship. How could you even How could you even put yourself in a situation like that? You put yourself out here. It's men out here like Shannon Sharp. He always talking about how much he loved Miss Murphy. That's all he talk about. So, I mean, there's men that are attracted to you that are single, free, and able to date.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you go look for somebody else's husband? That sets a bad example as a black woman, period. Is that enough? We got a stigma on us already. We don't need extras like that. And for you to be in a position that you are, and you're a beautiful woman, I don't understand. Why do you feel the need to have somebody else's man? I don't know. Don't get it. Don't like it. I feel like that's total disrespect to him. He disrespected his family and his children. His children got to go to school and hear other kids talk about what their parents talked about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You're
absolutely
like
right.
Don't care.
But tell me your name again. Give me your name again.
My name's Tiffany.
Tiff. Okay, Tiff. Well, the whole thing, Tiff. Like I say, if you keep it in closed doors, then only you and your maker gonna know about it. And then you don't expose the kids and everybody. I mean, whatever you do in the dark, eventually it's gonna come to light, but it's not gonna come to light in front of everybody.
Exactly.
And what they always say is that more than likely this ain't the first time. It's just the first time the cameras got it, and TMZ and they made a story out of it. Maybe not with her, but I've heard in the past they had some issues because her weight and her size, it came up once before, and it was probably on the same thing. If and the thing is, listen, it's hard. It's hard for I'm gonna cut you off, but it's hard if you in a relationship with somebody that you got kids with, and you still looking at them, you've been in it for so long, and you unhappy, but you stuck in it because you in it, and you're trying to do the right thing, but you do the wrong thing trying to do the right thing, and that's what happens sometimes. It's hard to walk out that door when you got so much to leave behind. Plus half of the shit you done made is gonna be hers.
Okay, I get that it's hard to walk out the door.
Mm-hmm.
But look how you didn't put it out there now. So you walking out the door, not only are you walking out the door looking like trash, you walking out the door disrespecting the whole household. You still going to have to pay. You really going to pay now. Because now you disrespected your marriage. So now you're going to pay. And they got tape to prove that you're going to pay.
Right. And at the end of the day,
and my thing is, let me just say this real quick, because when you said that about the weight, okay, yeah, she probably gained weight. Well, work out with her. Give her motivation, because this woman has stuck by you for years. When she was out before you were out, I didn't even know nothing about no Fuqua until she been Sunshine since Harlem Nights, okay?
He wasn't Fuqua until training today. I feel you.
Right. You know what I'm saying? She probably helped his career or introduced him to somebody so he can get his films in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And for you, it's just like the same case scenario over and over with our black people. We don't love on each other enough. We love everything else but each other.
Speak on it.
We supposed to.
Oh shit.
He could have said, you know what, baby, let's have a talk about it. You
Right.
already know you want to lose this weight. I would love to see you back the way you were. Not, I know you can't because you done popped out children for me because you love me. You know what I'm saying? So, but let me work out with you. Let's do this thing together. You don't go and embarrass her by going to date somebody else that looks 10 times better. I mean, you know what I mean? And make it public. Like, it's okay. It don't matter. That's so shameful. He should be shaming himself.
You're absolutely right, Tiff.
Disrespectful as a black man.
You're absolutely right.
Guess what? They put all these other women on these pedestals with these other. I'm not racist at all. I love all who love me. Like I say, I'm going to treat you accordingly. I'm going to treat you how you treat me.
That's how I am. I'm saying, wait, Tiff, you like me, I like you too.
Yeah, that's right. You know what I'm saying?
Don't get no deeper than that.
Otherwise,
that's right.
Good.
Absolutely.
But my thing is, at the end of the day, we got our black men out here feeling like if you got anything else but a black woman on your arm, that things are going to get better for you, or things are going to work out this way or that way. But that's not the case. That's not the case. The case is you have black women. White women do the same thing to your butt. They just do it in a strategic manner because they was taught by their parents how to do it. Okay, well, if you're going to date this black man, you make sure you pop a couple of babies so you can be secure. Or you make sure you do this and that and the third. You make him feel like he loved that and third, and you marry him, and this is what happens.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But then you get with a black woman, and then you talk about her, you degrade her, you cheat on her, you treat her like she don't mean nothing. She got feelings too. That woman at home hurt, and embarrassed now.
Well, Tiff,
you didn't embarrass this woman.
I want to thank you for calling with that input. I really appreciate your opinion on it. Thank you so much, and please continue to listen to opinion.
Oh, of course I will.
Thank you
and
so
much.
much.
And you continue to do what you do.
I sure am, baby. Thank you. Just good point. Valid points. All valid points. You know. I mean, it's my only thing, like I said before, is the lack of discretion. Go ahead, a phone call. Caller, thanks for calling. What's your name? Where you calling from?
This is Shannon calling from Houston.
Hey, Shannon, girl. I'm sorry the line was busy. We only had one line, and everybody want to talk about this shit. But everybody want.
I never called in, but I was like, she got me hot. They got me hot on this.
Well, you know, what's your opinion about this?
Well, you know what? She, based on the statement, she said that she didn't know that they were together. You haven't heard anything in the blogs or anything about them being separated. You just don't do another woman like that.
But let me ask you this.
Yeah.
If he says we're separated, we're not together, and you take his word for it, then it falls back on Antoine, wouldn't you say? Or is it still her fault not for doing her research?
You know what? Men gonna say we're not together. I haven't been at the house. You need to trust but verify.
Yeah, you gotta verify.
In the industry, and you can verify through someone that they really not together. We haven't heard about them splitting.
No, I hadn't heard anything about it. I ain't heard anything about it at all.
Lila just posted 2 months ago, congratulating him. They had a family photo at some award show. So it's like, okay, what happened between February and now?
You know, and the thing, the one thing that you hear women say is that if you're gonna do what you're gonna do, don't disrespect me. Don't disrespect me. Don't do it in my face. Don't throw it in my face. You hear him say, whatever you do, just don't throw it in my face. And this is clearly
humiliate me in public.
Right, and this is clearly what it's doing right here. I think this qualifies her for half. I'm not a lawyer, but I feel half right now.
Anyway, but if she wants more than that, this is the time to do it.
Yeah, because she got all the footage. Got all the tape. Got the tape. Got the T-shirt right here.
she got the evidence. She don't need inside private eye going in for her.
Wow. Well, I'll tell you what, Shannon. Thanks for calling in. I appreciate it, man. Hope you can make it to the party.
I'll plan on it. I'll see you soon.
All right, then. Take care.
Okay, take care.
Bye-bye. Oh, yeah, by the way, I got to mention that my karaoke roast and toast birthday party is taking place. It's happening. It's going to be in Houston on the 14th of September at the Spotlight Karaoke Club. It's going to be off the chain. Billy D. Washington is going to be the MC. One of the persons on the panel is going to be one of my good friends who I arrested and put in jail for cocaine. But we became buddies. He's going to be on the panel, so I know he's going to have some shit to say. Olivia Arrington, one of the comedians that I started off with years and years ago, she was with me in Panama when I got doped up with some hookers. And I don't know what happened, but she does. So I know she's going to have some shit. She probably know more about me than I do. At least I remember. So those are the three so far on the panel. There's going to be more added. But I'm kind of excited about it. You know, it's like when you live as long as I live, it's almost feel like whatever y'all want to do it. I'm cool with it. I'm good. Hey, y'all want to clown me? Clown me. Because clowning is just another way of showing love. And it's a roast and toast. Some of you niggas forget about the toast part. I roast that nigga out of here, man. Hey, man, you supposed to toast me. Toast, nigga. It ain't breakfast time. Dude, see, that's why I don't fool with black people. But it's going to be off the chain. Houston, Texas, 8 o'clock. RSVP if you want to come, davidraybon@gmail.com. We was going to do it in a smaller room, but we may have to take over the whole club because Von McDaniels, one of my ex-police officer friends, is also helping me promote this. So that's going to be great. Cheeks 22 going to be in the house. So anyway, I guess we probably should take a break as we think about what's going on with Leela Rashawn. How can we get her back on? How can we get her back on? You know, just like, you know, we can just say, you know what? Fuck Antoine. You want to get your shit together, Leland Rashawn? Meet me at LA Fitness. Get my fat ass out there with you. We'll work that shit off. And you be back to dime that you was. That you still are on the inside. Just can't see it right now. Because you got too much of that child bearing that you did for that nigga. So you got love from us. You still sunshine. You're just a little cloud right now, but you're going to be all right. You Leland Rashawn, shit. You don't know who you are, you better ask somebody. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. You listen to Opinion Nation. See you in a minute. We're back. You listen to Opinion Nation. I'm your host, David Raibon, talking about what's going on in the lives of some Hollywood stars, our black stars. Antoine Fuqua, director of Training Day, which by far is my favorite movie of all time, by the way. I was a narcotics investigator, so I kind of like that lifestyle that Denzel portrayed in that movie, but not everything he did, clearly, because he got shot in the end. He got blown away, man. But there's so much of that movie just felt like working the streets, because you just got freedom. You got freedom. You except on TV, you're responsible for what you do. You get caught up, and you get suspended, you get fired, you get arrested. But he just straight up got killed because he was just dirt. But he got him an Oscar for that role, Lonzo, and he deserved it because that was a very good, very well put together project. So Antoine Fuqua definitely get a hand clap for that. But what he's doing right now, I just don't get it, man. I know, but what it could be also? You figure if you way in Italy, way south of Italy somewhere, who's gonna find me out here? They would never see me out here. And somebody with them long ass lens camera. Like, it wasn't nobody from TMZ. There's some freelance out there who probably got $50,000 for this picture. And then probably for each picture. Probably got about 150 grand. He out having a good time as he making this woman feel bad at home. But it's a business. It's a business. Selling pictures and stuff. Paparazzi. That's what they do. It's just unfortunate, though. You know what I mean? That everybody has to see it happen right before your very eyes. Everybody knows pretty much. Everybody's doing whatever. They've always have and they always will. That she said she apologized for kissing a married man. I don't get it. It seemed like to me she's showing out. You know what I mean? Even the statement, I apologize for kissing a married man. You should be ashamed. There's no shame. None at all. And that's the part. I mean, if you moving on and y'all trying to hook up, that's cool, but the way you playing this, though, it's just not right, Nicole. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's cool at all, man. And if you're kissing like that, I know y'all smashing. You smashing a married man. Why you ain't put that in your type, in your heading? I'm sorry for smashing a married man. I apologize for smashing, because with kiss is smoke. When there's smoke, there's fire. When there's fire, somebody's smashing. You cannot tell me they ain't. And that's sad. Because we don't need to know about that. Leela don't need to know about that. That's between Antoine and his maker. Nicole and her maker. Y'all got to deal with the consequences. Karma is a bitch. Best served cold. I'm not telling you what I made up. I'm telling you what I know. It don't never pay to be no hoe. It never pay. I mean, not long term. It's like that fast money shit. You know what I mean? Like when you dealing drugs, and you clocking bucks. Phone call. Thanks for calling. What's your name? Where you calling from? Caller?
Hey.
Hey.
Mark Howard. What up, man?
What up, Mark?
What's going on?
Ain't nothing, man. Funny ass Mark Howard. What's your take on this, man?
Look, they could be family level type friends. you know, and
Wait a minute, Mark. Who you speaking about? The bellman and the waiter at the hotel?
but all I'm saying is that since they not really blood relatives, they fucking.
Ain't no doubt in mind they fucking. They listen. Please, there ain't no doubt about it. And probably right now, this minute, right now, fucking.
Look, if they not, they might as well be because everybody else gonna think they are.
Right. You know what I mean? But who's the only person? The only person that's hurting is Leela and the kids, because they all got social media. Look at Daddy kissing that tall, fine white woman that used to be, black woman used to be mad at Eddie Murphy.
But look, the funny thing I noticed about that, if you see those pictures, because I follow her on Instagram, beautiful, you know what I'm saying? But them pictures there, they weren't filtered.
She got
that ass and belly ain't that smooth, David.
Oh no, well she ain't no spring chicken. But but the bar's been lowered, Mark. We all older now. I'll be 60 next month. So if you ain't got a belly, if you ain't got a belly, you are Kelly. That's funny, nigga. Oh my God. Somebody write that down because I forgot already. That's true. If you ain't got a belly, you are Kelly. You messing with a child.
Yeah, nah. I say that because again, I know everybody looks at her and sees it. They think that wow, for like her age, she looks like you look at this like this is a body of a 16-year-old. No, it's body of, and I'm gonna say to you, I can tell by what she does in her pictures that she does. She's vain as hell, and seeing her pictures, she's probably more worried about the fact that I'm looking that way than the fact that she got caught killing.
I didn't have on my good earrings. That picture they got when they got the back of my head.
Right, exactly. Look at that show my belly. They show them cellulite on the abs, the whole nine. And it's like, look, I hate talking about somebody and stuff, but I just always had this my little form of foreign suspicion about her, the type of person she is. Seriously. She ain't been married to Eddie Murphy in years.
Right.
She done gone out with Michael Strahan.
Yeah, he stay smashed.
Dude, why are you still going by Murphy? Go back to your
Hey, you know what? It's so funny you said that. To myself, I said, you know what? She holding on to that name because that's the most famous thing about her.
Yeah, exactly.
You dropping Nicole Murphy, and you Nicole Johnson. Nobody ain't paying no mind no more.
Right, exactly. Go back to Nicole Mitchell.
I wonder, Eddie, she probably got paid though, because Eddie had to break off a piece.
Eddie probably still.
Yeah.
Eddie probably paid a grip.
Yeah.
Especially until them kids got grown. And goddamn, how many kids Eddie gonna have, dude? He got more than Speedy.
I know. You know how many Speedy got? One of them is the sound engineer. Shit, they're everywhere. But and the thing is the saddest thing about this, I just is Leela Rashawn. This is sunshine, Mark.
Yeah.
This is sunshine, man. It's almost like if what's that little dude that used to, if Richard Simmons was still around and could get her and just work her out and get her down to back to about 140. And also you got to keep in mind that Antoine Fuqua been looking at Leila for a long time. So Nicole to him is a little different than Nicole to us.
Right.
See,
no, absolutely.
You know what I mean? He done watch his beautiful sunshine turn into the moon, pretty much.
Turn to pumpkin.
Yeah.
But the funny that begs the question too. Is Leela Rashawn more mad about her husband cheating, or the fact that this brought out all the bad-looking pictures?
Which is funny because she ain't said nothing yet. They ain't interviewed her.
Ain't nothing for her to say. If she probably has at least enough class, it probably won't be that bad. I'm gonna tell you what's funny because I forgot about this before. Damn, what's the dude that she used to be with that was in Beach Street, whatever?
That was in what?
And Leela Rashawn used to be with. Hold on.
Not Michael T. That That was from the movie.
Yeah, from the movie. She was who was it?
Michael T. Williams?
No.
Oh.
No. That's from Waiting to Exhale.
Yeah.
Somebody she used to really be with. Okay, no, okay. So a friend of mine, she posted on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
She said Layla Rashawn wouldn't have these problems if she would have stayed married to Ozone, because she used to be married to Ozone.
Who's Ozone, the dancer?
Ozone the dancer, yes, from what is it? Beach Street.
Oh man, I remember that dude. The pop locker.
The pop locker, yes.
Damn. She just had a hard time.
But you know what's unfair? People say, like, I heard someone say out too, is that
Mm-hmm.
you're talking about she'll let herself go. She thought he was gonna stay with her. You know, that's what's really ill on her, is that women, y'all think y'all married, y'all content, you done got big, and now he gonna cheat on you with somebody like Nicole Murphy that kept her body up.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, with somebody put, she's had lupus. She's got lupus.
Layla has lupus?
Yeah, Layla Rashawn, she has lupus.
Oh man. Which may have contributed probably to the inflammation.
Yeah, it will. I mean, I've seen somebody I know before. You'll blow up. You'll get, if you keep in shape a little bit, you'll get back down. But when you blow up and that stuff backs up and that fluid builds, ain't nothing you can do. Face everything like that. So
see now that puts another little thing on it. You know what I mean? You got to stick by your wife. The bottom line is, in a perfect world, wife or husband, you stick by them through hell or high water. You don't step out of the relationship. You sacrifice whatever it is you wanted to do because you can't do it with her no more for the rest of your life. That's what is in a perfect world. But we don't live in a perfect world. And we ain't going to never live in a perfect world. And that person that does take it and accepts it and do without, now you're fucked up.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, it's publicity, and I don't know. I mean, it ain't going to hurt nobody's career because, I mean,
oh, no, it ain't hurt nobody's career. No.
Nicole Murphy really ain't got a career to hurt, but
no, she good.
It's just a bad look, and it's just gonna bring all that to the kids. Only people like your kids, your children.
That's it.
It's gonna be embarrassed family.
That's who was hurting.
I mean, in this day and age, look, if you know you stepped, I don't give a damn way. Go to Italy, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
People know who they are because actually, I listened. You were talking about who took the. It was some European tabloids that took those photos.
Mm-hmm. And sold them. Yeah.
Yeah, because when you see the story on the thing, and the story isn't that native language or written words, but my thing is, look, if you're going to mess around, you're going to get away. I get it. You want to get away, go to another country. But don't do nothing public. Don't do any public displays of affection.
That's the only thing,
like
man.
Y'all don't know. Don't hang.
Hey, what you don't know can't hurt you.
Exactly. Stay in the room. You're going by an alias name.
Mm-hmm.
You go in there, and just do what you gonna do. Hang by the beach and play, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, you got enough money to get you a private little bungalow with a pool. Everything ain't got to be public.
Well, yeah. The thing is, it just has to be secluded. Because somebody got caught on the island. But they were together. I think it was J-Lo and A-Rod. It was on a boat on a yacht or somebody I saw.
Right.
But they were okay. But if you want privacy for whatever reason. You want privacy because you don't want to get busted. Or you don't want nobody in your business. You got to go to these places where you just got total anonymity. And I hate that word. Anonymity.
Look, David, try to say it with an English accent. It'll get through.
Anonymity. I can't say that. My mind decided to use that word, but my voice was going like, nigga, you sure? Because I don't really have a reference for that word in here.
South Texas coming out of you.
Man, well, thanks for calling, Mark, man. I really appreciate it, man. And your opinion.
Problem, man. Keep doing your thing.
All right, man. I will. You too, man.
I have a quick question from the chat room.
Uh-huh.
So this is from Cabot. I think that's how you say his name.
Mm-hmm.
He says that basically aren't all relationships in Hollywood pretty much open? Even if you guys say you're together, isn't that kind of a clear understanding, being in that lifestyle, being in Hollywood, an actress and that kind of thing, a model, that it's relatively open, even if you say?
I would say no, but I also would say that if you're going to do that type of thing, it's best to be open, have an open relationship in Hollywood. because everybody can respect that. Everybody to know your rumors gonna be out, shit gonna be out on the street, but you won't hurt each other. You won't hurt each other. Hopefully, you don't have no. You shouldn't be having no kids if you got an open relationship. That should just be between two grown adults. It shouldn't be no kids got to deal with that shit. Yeah, but yeah, it's almost like if you in Hollywood and you still got that in you, whether it's a male or female, because it ain't just dogs in the streets, it's cats running around out there too. If you that type of person and you get into a relationship, it's best to just come clean. Hey, listen, I love you, I want to be with you, but I want to be with other people, and just see what happens. Because there are a lot of people out there like, hey, that's cool, I want to be with other people too, and then but then you only get out what you put in. Garbage in, garbage out. You're not gonna have nothing if you sharing with everybody. You're not gonna have nothing you can call your own. You know what I mean? You gotta put on a damn raincoat. It's not even raining. You know what I'm saying? Well, when it's yours, you can put on blindfolds and walk outside, and you ain't gotta worry about it because it's all good. It's all covered in the brochure. Oh man, this is a great topic though. It's interesting. This is probably the most callers we've had in the 13 weeks of the show. Nicole, I'll tell you, don't look good for you, girl. You look kind of trashy. It's nice to have a nice body, but it's even nice to have a decent personality. Tomorrow's about yourself, but you apologize. They say if you apologize, things are supposed to be okay. I don't know. It's not really up to us to forgive her. It's not like she cheating on us. Or her husband, for that matter. I mean, her boyfriend or whatever Antoine is. I like Antoine Fuqua. I met him a couple times. Pretty cool guy, man. Not a real loud dude. But I always say the quiet ones are the ones you have to look out for. Them the ones that doing the crazy shit. What's up, John Hinton? What's happening, man? Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Appreciate you. John, one of my good friends. So also, what we think about this whole issue with Trump? Like we talked about earlier about the food stamp issue and stuff, but I just want to draw attention because I know a lot of people listen to me discuss this thing, this guy, this dude. What he doing right now in the White House is just gangster. It's so gangster because he flips everything. If something looks like that, they're trying to accuse him. He flips it. He's a great flipper. He knows how to flip the script. He's the best. He may not know how to read the script, but he damn sure can flip it. And that's what he does. He just flips it. And then he says all these things enough times. Like people say, if you say a lie long enough, you'll begin to believe it. That's Donald Trump. He practices saying these things that he knows is not true, but he wants you to believe him. He wants everybody to believe this, so he says it. Like Conan says, he infers stuff. He don't tell you to do something. He just infers that that's how it's supposed to be, and you understand that need to be done. He's telling you to go do it. That's how he does. He's basically brainwashing even the people that he's messing over. Because you can't be that dumb to not see where he's cutting you. He didn't give you a tax break. The rich got the tax break. The poor got poorer. He's not looking out for you. But yeah, you'll be right there in that polls and vote for him. You'll wear that little stupid ass hat because you think that this is what you're supposed to be doing. And you're not even thinking. That's the shit that drives me nuts. He's gangster. He's like he's pimping everybody. He's like a straight up stroll pimp, man. And everybody just sit back. Democrats ain't got enough balls. The Republicans want to ride with him. They're going to ride this ship out. They're going all the way out. Bona fide, clarified racist. You cannot even sit here and say you didn't know Donald Trump was a racist. He's made that so abundantly clear overabundantly clear. So if you still support him, you're a racist your damn self. Let's just say that. Let's just go and get that like out there. This man is the worst president in the history of the world. I ain't just saying that because he's a white dude. Hell, I voted for the Bushes back in the day. I'm from Texas. Shit, Bill Clinton, he may play the saxophone. He's still a white dude. I ain't got a problem with a white dude. I got a problem with this dude. He just happens to be white. This is lies. This is lies. I got more problem with the people who believe the lies and don't have no problem with the lies that he tell. That I got a problem with them. This dude is the lies and Congress. The Republicans, they sit back and they act like they didn't hear it, or like it wasn't that serious, or wasn't that important, or as they like to say, Barack did it all the time. I always saying Barack did shit. Barack ain't do none of this shit. This is all on you, Donald Trump. These kids sleeping in cages, that's all on you, Donald Trump. I said before this shit, Barack Obama deported more than 3 million people. But you never know. You never heard it. Because he did it with respect and dignity. And he kept it quiet. And black people, please go vote. Those that stayed home and Trump won because we got our president in Barack Obama. The last thing Barack said, vote. Don't boo, vote. You got to do that. If you don't do that, we're fucked. If there's some Mexicans now, who's next? Black people? Black people who've been to jail, or black people who've been to prison, or black people who got bad credit, or black people who have mental issues. Are they going to find a way to ship us out next? Are they going to find a way to do away with the civil rights movement and the civil rights that have been accomplished, that we all live and take for granted every day? They could pretty much vote anything they want. They got some counties and some states that it's illegal to have an abortion. You can get pregnant and have an abortion and go to jail. Other states don't believe in that. So anything can change. Some states, it's still illegal to smoke marijuana. You have a seed in your pocket in Houston, you going to jail. Shit, in L.A., everybody's smoking weed. Everybody. Things change. I put people in jail for shit right now that we do legally. But one thing that's constant is that we have got to stick together. You know, we as black people, we got to stick together. We have to figure out a way to connect and unite and do something against the oppressor. Because Donald Trump don't want us. He don't want us to have nothing. Now, if you're rich, you know, if you stack with paper, you might even be a Republican. You might even be Donald Trump's friend. You might be Tiger Woods. Y'all might be cool. But you, the average regular person, that ain't your thing. You know it. I know it. We that have been here a long time, those that have been here a long time, we have history. We know where we come from. We know where we hope to go. But as I was talking to my girlfriend just today about, it's not so much us now. You know, I'll be 60 next month. But I got a new grandbaby. She got a grandbaby. I got 2 grandbabies, 2 grandsons. She got a grandbaby. Those the ones we got to worry about. Those grandbabies right now. Those 1, 2, 3-year-olds. 2, 3-day-olds. Because whatever Donald Trump does the next 4 years is going to affect us for decades. I guarantee you. Someone is doing away with trade agreements. We don't know who to go fight. We don't know who's going to help us fight. We can't even get into a fight because we don't know who our allies are. This fool done pissed off everybody and made friends with our enemies. How we going to fight the fuckers that we ain't supposed to be friends with? Well, thank everybody for listening to the show tonight. If you want to call in and share your opinion, 747-888-3082. 747-888-3082. You'll listen to Opinion Nation. If you got an opinion on Leela Rashawn, and I know you got an opinion, Demi. I don't know why you ain't called. Demi Maxie, yeah, I'm calling you out. I know you got an opinion, girl. Go on, spit it out. Go on, call us. Lines wide open, 747-888-3082. We're talking about Eddie Murphy's ex-wife, Nicole Murphy, and the director, Antoine Fuqua. We're talking about food stamps that are trying to be made difficult for people that need them to get them. And when we come back, we're going to talk about the Disneyland brawl and the fallout thereafter. You listen to Opinion Nation. Be right back. Listen to Opinion Nation. I want to give a shout out again to my sponsors, Social Workout Studio. If you're in San Fernando Valley, you go down to 21141 Derbyshire Street in Chatsworth and get your workout on, workingoutwithalice.com or socialworkoutstudio.com. And if you need a good lawyer, call Derek Sean Tucker. 818-274-3055. Derek Sean Tucker. Civil matters, workman's comp cases, personal injury, contract negotiations. You got into a fight in Disneyland and you're in a lot of trouble. Trouble just finds me. Trouble. This dude, man, in Disneyland, 3 people are facing charges for the vicious brawl that occurred in Toontown, the happiest place in the world. Video caught this guy fighting. The main aggressor that was later identified as a dude named Avery Desmond Edwin Robinson. Shit, he got 4 names. Shit, maybe he get 4 different personalities. He's actually seen punching a woman who was trying to be his sister, his 40-year-old sister, and his 44-year-old brother-in-law. He's seen knocking his girlfriend on the ground, punching and dragging her. The video's all over social media. If y'all haven't seen it by now, it's almost a miniseries on Netflix. This cat Avery, he's 35 years old. He's been charged with 5 felonies and 9 misdemeanors, attacking his sister, brother-in-law, girlfriend, and endangering his child and 3 other children who were at Disneyland with the family. He's also in trouble for threatening to kill members of the family. As he drove out of Disneyland parking structure, he was still yelling out verbal threats. This it's a possibility this cat may have a mental issue. Because we all go crazy sometime, but it's a time and place to go crazy, and no one ever goes crazy in Disneyland. That's children's place. You don't go crazy. You don't do that. It's like 2 places I think that you just shouldn't be acting a fool and fighting grown-ups. That's your child's activities, sports, games. You shouldn't be acting a damn fool. And Disneyland. That's the last thing that a kid needs to see. When he at that age, is a fight break out. That's shit that never gets out of a kid's mind. And it was all these kids that were standing around. Everybody saw this. It was just people just standing around. It looked like a circus of black people just acting stupid. I mean, a couple instances, a big woman who was on a cart rolled up, and then she got out, then she got knocked down. And another woman got knocked out. And then this dude was running around yelling at gang affiliations. Well, now your butt is in trouble with the law. It just doesn't make any sense. People, what I've learned, it's okay to be angry. It's okay to be mad. Everybody has a tendency to do that. It's how you exercise your anger and your madness that people have a problem with. And clearly this guy has either lost his temper over something else, or he has mental problems, or he's on some type of drug. Because you just don't knock out everybody. It's different if it's guys, you fighting dudes, but you knocking out your family, you knocking out sisters. Good thing Mickey Mouse wasn't outside, because she probably would have knocked out Mickey. And that would have been some shit. They'd have shot him for knocking out Mickey. Well, anyway, he'll have to explain that when he get to jail. What you here for? Fighting at Disneyland. What? They gonna make an example out of your ass. Fighting at Disneyland? What you fighting, children? Yeah, you're gonna need that affiliation when you get down there. Well, I guess that's gonna wrap up tonight's episode of Opinionation, number 13. And I think this was a pretty interesting episode. Nice topics. You know, I don't pick topics throughout the week. I just wait for stuff to sort of jump out at me. And the topics today did that. But at the end of the day, when you make marriage vows, and I'm going to say this, not because I'm perfect, because I am very imperfect. I am an imperfect being. But when you make marriage vows, you're supposed to stick to those vows, those actual words that you said. And most times when you get married, and I've done that a couple times, you're not even paying attention to the shit you're saying. You're just saying it, and because you're supposed to. And when you get through, then you're supposed to be together for the rest of your life. But you're really not listening to every word that's been spoken. To death do you part. That's some serious shit. It don't break it down to like you got to be perfect for me till death do you part. You got to not step out and satisfy yourself till death do us part. It just says to death do us part. So anything in between, in the middle, if you're going to do something, please do it in the dark. Pray to God it don't come out. If you got to, if you have to, if it just ain't working no more, and you got kids involved you want to see grow up. But at some point, sometime, you got to bust loose. You got to get out of there. You got to be free to be you. You got to say goodbye to normalcy. You got to say goodbye to routine. You got to say bye to what's familiar, bye what's comfortable. Pick up your shit and move somewhere else. Put it down, start over. But if you're going to stay, you got to be discreet, man. You just got to be discreet, bro. That's it. That's all. Don't nobody really care what you do. We just don't want to see it and we don't want to talk about it. We don't want to hurt nobody. Don't nobody want to hurt nobody. Like Adele Givens said, like her grandmother used to say, you do what you want to do, as long as you don't hurt nobody. And I think they hurt somebody. Now, I don't know what's going on in Leila's mind right now. But if she's seen what we've seen, she can't help but be hurt. And Nicole apologizing don't do shit. Don't mean a damn thing. You know, already got the goods. Now it's time for you to be gone. Going on to your next quest, next conquest, whoever that may be. Everybody know you now. Everybody know what you're about. Bounce on around. But bounce as you may. In the dark. In a room. Behind closed doors. We don't need to see the shit. We don't need to see you break up another black family. We have a hard enough time trying to keep our black families together as it is. People that need food stamps, I feel for you. You maybe have to just look at this opportunity to lift yourself up a little bit. No, I'm not speaking as a conservative. I'm just speaking as a realist. I'm a Democrat. But sometimes you just got to pick yourself up. I've had one food stamp in my life. And my friend Hope Flood gave it to me when I first moved to LA and was struggling as a comedian. And I kept it. I never spent it. It was a little stamp, the actual dollar thing. Now they got a card, I believe. But I kept it as a souvenir to remind me that as long as I'm healthy and I'm an able-bodied person, you ain't got to give me shit. In the words of James Brown, you just open the door and I'll get it myself. This is Opinionation.